If you have a drawer full of half-finished journals or a phone full of mood tracking apps that you stopped using after 3 days, I want you to know something important. You did not fail at tracking. The system failed you. Most advice for bipolar disorder tells you to track everything: mood, food, steps, water, gratitude, medication, and the weather. It feels like a second job. And when you are dealing with depression or hypomania, you do not need a second job. You need a signal. In this video, I am going to ask you to stop tracking your mood. Instead, I am going to teach you the 3-line method. We are going to track sleep, energy, and one specific context node. In the next few minutes, I will explain why energy is a better metric than mood. I will give you a specific one-sentence template you can use in under 30 seconds a day. And I will walk you through a 10-day experiment to help you spot your patterns before they become episodes. I'm Clara, your guide at Bipolar Clarity. Let's take a deep breath, put down the complicated charts, and make this simple. Before we build your new system, I need to remind you that I am a passionate educator, not a doctor. This video is for educational purposes and is not medical advice. Always check with your local healthcare professionals for your specific needs. Let's start with the why. Why do we track at all? And why do we fail at it? Bipolar disorder is a data problem. Your brain is a high-performance engine that sometimes gives you faulty dashboard readings. When you are hypomanic, your brain says, "We have infinite fuel," even if the tank is empty. When you are depressed, your brain says, "The engine is broken," even if it is just idling. The goal of tracking is not to create a pretty chart for your doctor. The goal is to create an external dashboard that tells you the truth when your feelings are lying to you. The problem is that mood is a very vague metric. If I ask you, "How is your mood?" you have to filter that through your emotions, your self-esteem, and your current situation. It is subjective. It is messy. However, energy and sleep are biological. They are objective. They are the engine speed and the fuel level. By tracking these simpler metrics, we get a clearer signal with much less emotional labor. So let's break down the 3-line method. It consists of line 1, the sleep window; line 2, the energy score; line 3, the context note. Let's deep dive into line 1. Sleep. I don't just want the total hours, I want the window. Why? Because when you sleep matters as much as how long you sleep. In bipolar disorder, the circadian rhythm, your body clock, is the anchor. A person who sleeps from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. has a very different stability profile than a person who sleeps from 4 a.m. to 12 p.m., even though both got 8 hours. So for line 1, you write 11:30 p.m. to 7 a.m., 7.5 hours. If you woke up a lot, you can add a tiny note like broken sleep. But do not turn this into a lab report. We are looking for the rhythm. Quick myth check here. Most people obsess over their bedtime. They think if I go to bed early, I will fix my sleep. Actually, your body clock is set by your wake-up time. The moment light hits your eyes in the morning, a timer starts for melatonin release that night. If you are struggling with stability, do not worry about when you fall asleep. Worry about when you get up. Anchor your wake time, and the sleep window will eventually fall into line. Now, let's move to line 2, the energy score. This is the game changer. We are going to stop rating happy or sad. We are going to rate fuel. Use a simple 0 to 5 scale. Let's define it so we are speaking the same language. 0 is empty. You are wiped out. Moving feels like walking through wet sand. 1 is fumes. You can function, but it is a struggle. You are dragging. 2 is low. You are tired, but you are doing the basics. 3 is steady. This is your baseline. You have enough energy to do your day, but you aren't vibrating. 4 is high. You are efficient. You are cleaning the house. You are chatty. You are on. 5 is wired. This is the danger zone. Your thoughts are racing. You can't sit still. You feel like you drank 10 espressos. Here is the curiosity gap. Why do we track energy instead of mood? Because of something called mixed features. In bipolar disorder, it is possible to be depressed, sad mood, but manic, high energy at the same time. You might feel hopeless, but your skin is crawling and you can't sleep. This is called a mixed state, and it is dangerous. If you only track mood, you might write sad. If you track energy, you write energy as a 5. That tells a much more important story to your doctor. High energy plus low mood is a red flag that requires immediate attention. Line 3 is the context note. This is where we add the why. Data without context is just noise. If you slept 4 hours, why? Was it because you were partying or because you had a sick toddler? Those are 2 very different clinical pictures. Your daily note should be short. No Dear Diary. Just the headline. Examples of good notes. Argued with partner. Forgot morning meds. Period started today. 2 coffees after 4 p.m. Big deadline at work. The rule for the note is notice, don't judge. You are not writing, I failed because I stayed up late scrolling. You are writing phone use until 1 a.m. Shame fogs the data. Curiosity clears it. Now, let's put this together into the 1-sentence template. Every morning or every night, pick one time and stick to it. You write this: sleep, 11 to 7, 8 hours. Energy, 3. Note, heavy workload today. That is it. That takes 20 seconds. You can do this in the Notes app on your phone, in a physical planner, or even on a sticky note. If you want to be even faster, use shorthand. S, 11 to 7. E, 3rd. N, work stress. Now that you have the system, let's talk about the 10-day experiment. I don't want you to commit to doing this for the rest of your life. That feels too heavy. Just commit to 10 days. Here is your roadmap. Days 1 through 3. Just collect the data. Do not analyze it. Do not try to change anything. Just build the muscle of writing the sentence. If you miss a day, don't quit. Just guess what happened yesterday and keep going. Close enough is good enough. Days 4 through 7. Look for the diagonal. This is how you read your log like a detective. Most people read their logs day by day. I want you to read vertically and then diagonally. First, scan down your sleep column. Is your wake-up time drifting later? Then, scan down your energy column. Do you see a cluster of 4s and 5s? Now, look diagonally for cause and effect. Oh, look. On Tuesday, I had coffee at 5 p.m. The note. On Wednesday, my sleep was short. On Thursday, my energy was a 1. That diagonal line tells you the story. The late coffee stole the sleep, which crashed the energy. Days 8 through 10, the micro adjustment. Based on what you see, pick one tiny lever to pull. If you notice that every time you have an energy 5 day, it is followed by a crash, try to catch the 5 earlier. If you see that your energy drops to a 1 every time you skip lunch, your experiment is: eat lunch every day for 3 days. Let's talk about specific patterns to watch for. These are the signals that save you from episodes. Pattern A, the false happiness. You see your sleep numbers dropping, 6 hours, then 5 hours. but your energy numbers are rising. Energy 4, energy 5. And your note says, feel great, started new business idea. This is the classic signature of hypomania. You are sleeping less, but having more energy. If you see this pattern, this is not the time to celebrate. This is the time to initiate your high-energy protocol, dark therapy, canceling plans, and calling your doctor. Pattern B, the slow slide. Your sleep numbers are getting longer, 9 hours, 10 hours. Your energy numbers are dropping, energy 2, energy 1. And your note says, canceled dinner, didn't shower. This is the signature of depression. You are retreating. Catching this at energy 2 is much easier than trying to fix it at energy 0. Pattern C, the social hangover. This is common for introverts. Saturday. Note, big party, stayed late. Sunday, energy, 1. Monday, energy, 1. This tells you that while the party was fun, the cost was 2 days of low fuel. Next time, you might choose to leave the party early to protect your week. If this idea of doing less to gain more clarity resonates with you, you might like my weekly newsletter. I send out one practical, low-pressure tip just like this every week to help you spot these patterns without feeling overwhelmed. It is free, and the link is in the description. Now, let's talk about how to use this with your doctor. Appointments are short. If you go in and say, I feel weird, your doctor has to guess. But if you walk in and say, I have 10 days of data, my sleep has dropped by an hour on average, and my energy has been a consistent 4. I feel wired. That is actionable intelligence. Your doctor can look at that and say, okay, we need to address the sleep immediately. You have turned a vague feeling into a concrete plan. You can also use this with your family or partner. If you have a partner, you can choose to share your energy number with them. You can say, hey, I'm at an energy 1 today. It's nothing you did. I just have low fuel. I need a quiet evening. Or I'm at an energy 4. I'm feeling a bit revved up. Can you help me stick to my wind down routine tonight? This takes the mystery out of your mood swings. It gives your partner a clear instruction manual for the day. I want to address a common pitfall. Do not add more metrics yet. You will be tempted to add steps, calories, screen time, and meditation minutes. Please resist that urge. When you add noise, you lose the signal. Stick to sleep, energy, and note for at least 1 month. If you are solid after a month, you can add one more variable, like meds taken, yes, no. But keep the dashboard clean. Also, a gentle word on safety. If your log starts showing red flags, like 0 sleep for multiple nights, or energy that stays at a 5 and feels out of control, or if your notes start including thoughts of harming yourself, that is a signal to reach out for help immediately. In the US and Canada, you can call or text 988 to reach the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. Use your data to keep yourself safe. If the numbers look scary, show them to someone who can help. Let's do a quick recap of your new system. We are ditching the complex mood charts. We are using the 3-line method. 1. Sleep window, time and total. 2. Energy score, 0 to 5 empty to wired. 3. Context note, the headline. Your homework for tonight is simple. Set up your system. Put a notebook by your bed or pin a note in your phone. Write down day 0. Decide on your wake anchor for the next 10 days. And write your first entry tomorrow morning. You do not need to be a data scientist to manage bipolar disorder. You just need to be a curious observer of your own engine. When you stop judging the numbers and start listening to them, you get your power back. If this video helped clarify things for you, please subscribe. We are building a library of practical, plain English tools to help you navigate this life. For your next step, I highly recommend watching the video appearing on your screen right now. It is called Just Diagnosed. Here is your 24-hour plan. It pairs perfectly with the tracking skills we just learned. Thanks for watching and happy tracking.